Good afternoon. My name is Christopher Mammen. I'm the Executive Director of the D. Howard Foundation in the San Antonio region. We focus on aerospace workforce development, predominantly in the K-12 space, but we're working to bridge the gap into post-secondary as well. So I'd like to talk to you today about a concept that we're using for workforce development called Beyond Next. I'll start it off, though, with a quick question. Would you feel comfortable boarding a pilotless aircraft in the next 10 years? Yes? Little mix? Little mix, yeah? How many no's do we have? Show of hands. Yeah, that's actually fewer no's than I expected, but we're close to about half. Well, for those no's, get ready, because it's probably within the next 5 years, not 10 years. The technology is already out there. We already have autonomous cargo planes in the air. The FAA is approving new technology on a yearly basis that will allow this to happen. Cities are building vertiports for urban mobility too as well. So it's not a science fiction type technology anymore. This is what's happening and is what is going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. What is a matter of if is if our workforce is ready for these efforts in the coming future. Too often, though, the research and development and the innovation is happening behind closed doors, not opened up to the educators, not opened up to the students. And by the time that it reaches those venues, those workforce outlets, it's too late. The education pathways are misaligned, the credentials are lagging, the certifications are irrelevant for the new technologies that are coming about. So the D. Howard Foundation, what we're doing is reimagining that collaborative table. Instead of just the hiring managers, the HR executives in the room, we're bringing together government affairs officials who are working on the policy, on the funding side of that. We're bringing together the CEOs of these organizations that are investing in that new technology and that innovation. We have at the table presidents of secondary, post-secondary institutions. We have superintendents from our K-12 that are all co-designing these new technologies and aspects for this new technology so that we can stay ahead of it and not just react to what's next or the current job description that we've received from an employer, but anticipate what's going to be needed in the years in the future. When we co-design with those partners in the room, we're building industry exposure from the very beginning. We're not just focused on high school either. We're focused on middle school. There's a necessary element of getting the middle schoolers involved and exposed to what these industries can be like. That involves not just career days or panels or student speakers in the classroom, but this is real-life project-based learning for them. This is drone competitions. This is them coding and building the systems that they will be working on near and long-term into the future. Imagine, though, a sixth grader is graduating in 7 or 8 years out of high school. The technology is going to be completely different. We just talked about the pilotless aircraft that will be flying within the next 5 years. Who knows what that technology is going to be like? So we're not building a direction for a specific credential or a specific certification. What we're doing is building the aptitude for these new technologies so that these students remain able to learn and adapt as these technologies come about. That also takes the different mindset from the employers to invest at those levels too as well. And then the normal project-based learning, internships, certification degrees, careers, upskilling, all that comes along. But the employers have to be the partner at the multi-level aspect for these new technologies. So this isn't just specific to aerospace. There's AI in healthcare. There's automation in manufacturing. There's quantum computing in defense. We all need to focus on these new opportunities to get beyond what's next, get beyond the next credential or the next certification. We need to focus on what's beyond next. Thank you.